All right, are you ready to give your brain a real workout? In this explainer, we're totally skipping the usual advice and jumping straight into 7 fun and kind of surprising exercises designed to make you sharper and way more focused.
Yeah, so forget about meditation and deep breathing for a moment. We're going to explore challenges that are actually engaging, you know? They feel a lot more like play than some boring old practice.
So, you probably think your mind's already in pretty great shape. And hey, that's awesome. But how about we put that to the test and see if we can push it just a little bit further?
Okay, let's find out for real. Our first challenge, it's coming up right now. First up, let's test your mental speed. I've got 2 super fast-paced challenges for you, and they're designed to kick your brain right into high gear.
So, our first one is called the Schulte table. Here's the deal. You get a grid with numbers from 1 to 25, all jumbled up. Your job is to stare at the number right in the center and without moving your eyes, find all the other numbers in order. And the time limit? Just 30 seconds. It's a really cool one to try.
It is way tougher than it sounds, right? I bet the first few times you try it, you might feel a little lost. But if you stick with it, your speed improves like crazy.
So why does this work so well?
Well, think of it like high-intensity interval training, but for your brain. It literally forces you to process information faster, and it actually expands your field of view. It's a super powerful workout disguised as a simple little number game.
All right, ready for another speed test? This one is a total classic, a real brain twister. You're going to see a bunch of words, but your job is to completely ignore what the word says and instead just say the color of the ink out loud.
This is a perfect example. Your brain is just screaming red at you, but the right answer is blue. It's that internal fight, that conflict, that makes this so powerful. It's so much harder than it looks, isn't it?
See, by forcing your brain to hit the brakes on its automatic instinct to read, you're actually strengthening the neural pathways for focus and concentration. It's like sending your brain's CEO, the part in charge of managing tasks and filtering out distractions, to the gym.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. We've done speed, now let's talk about that powerful mind-body connection. These next few exercises are all about making that link as strong as possible. In fact, let's try something right now. Go ahead, close your eyes. Seriously. Now just imagine you're typing a quick text on your phone. Can you feel where the keys are? Picture the layout. What you're doing right there, that's your brain firing up its own internal map.
When you take your vision out of the equation, you're basically forcing your brain to switch on its own internal GPS. This is huge for keeping your mind active, and it seriously sharpens your spatial memory. It's kind of like upgrading the part of your brain that's supposed to remember where you left your keys.
Okay, this next one looks so easy, but trust me, it's a real test for how well the 2 sides of your brain are talking to each other. So, with your right hand, make a peace sign. Easy. With your left hand, make an OK sign. Got it? Now, switch them. At the same time, the goal is to do 5 clean switches in just 10 seconds. Go on, give it a shot.
That's 5 repetitions? How'd you do? It's surprisingly hard to get your hands to cooperate, right?
And you've got to do it all in under 10 seconds. It takes way more focus than you'd think, huh?
All right, here's the challenge you can literally start doing tomorrow morning. It's so simple. Just pick one everyday thing, like brushing your teeth or stirring your coffee, and do it with your other hand. Yeah, it's going to feel super awkward, but believe it or not, that's the whole point.
Because what's actually happening in that moment is incredible. That awkward feeling, that's the feeling of your brain physically building new connections. It's forging brand new neural pathways, right there, in real time. It's probably one of the easiest ways you can literally rewire your brain.
Okay, so we've covered some specific exercises. Now let's zoom out a bit and talk about a couple of simple habits you can weave into your daily life to keep boosting your brain health every single day.
We always hear that playing games is bad for you, but it's really not that black and white. The secret is choosing the right kind of game. So maybe swap out some of those mindless tapping games, the ones, for something that actually makes you think strategically. We're talking Sudoku, chess, or even just a good riddle.
And our last habit. This is a big one. It's all about taking back some of the mental heavy lifting we've handed over to our phones. So next time you get a new contact number, don't just save it. Try to actually memorize it. When the bill comes, try to calculate the tip in your head. I mean, how many times have you made a to-do list for just like 3 items? Challenge yourself to just remember it.
So, okay, after all these challenges,
The speed tests, the weird hand coordination, unplugging from our phones. What's the point? What's the real ultimate goal here? It really comes down to this. The goal isn't to get rid of your phone or throw away your calculator. It's about building a brain that's so strong, so sharp, that your own memory becomes the very first and best tool you reach for.
So, that leaves one last question, and this one's for you. It could be something small, like trying to eat with your other hand, or something bigger, like tackling a daily Sudoku. What's the one new habit you're going to start today to build a stronger, sharper mind?